Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Growler's Farm. That's Farming Simulator 2019.
Wait, what? We're back to Growler's farm. Yeah, lots of big machines for Growler to drive and run over things with.
Run over things?
Yeah, like Lance.
Hey, wait a minute. No, hush, both of you. Let me finish the intro. So I saw a news item that Farming Simulator 22 is going to be out this fall. It's supposed to come out in November. So I thought it might be a good time to do one last series on Farming Simulator 2019. I thought the first series was pretty nice. I enjoyed doing it. It got a bit of a drag towards the end because it was just taking so much time to do stuff and things weren't turning out the way I wanted them to. But I decided to go ahead and get the season pass, which, as you can see, we now have the premium edition. But the season pass included all the DLCs that I didn't already have, including the Alpine farming one, which was going to have us farming in a sort of I guess it's actually not far from the other European farm, but what am I trying to say here? It's sort of a more mountainous area. It's the Alps, so we're doing an Alpine. But I did notice looking at the map. I looked at the map for a little bit. That you can actually send some of your stuff. If you want to sell stuff, you can sell it to the other European map via the train. I was originally going to start with New Farmer because I wasn't really sure where to go, what to get with all the new stuff. But the New Farmer starts you out with nothing but cattle. And if you saw my first series on FS19, you know how much I dislike the cattle. So we are going to go ahead and start from scratch. We're in Erlengrat. And Growler is good. All the DLCs. I've got even a few more mods than we had last time. Mainly it's vehicles, and a few structures and a couple other stuff to make life a little bit easier. I don't know as I'll necessarily use all of that stuff, but I'm not going to go through and figure out what I want and don't want. So, when I did the first series of this, I don't really remember much about the second series, but when I did the first series of this, yep, I know. When I did the first series of this, I was really bent on trying out as much stuff as I could, because Farming Simulator 19 was still new to me. I'd played a lot of FS 2015, FS 17, but hadn't played any of 19. Is that right? 15, 17, or was it 13 and 15? I don't remember. But the previous two ones I'd played a lot of. And where are we now? Okay, this is actually what would be the starting map. There's no buildings or anything here right now. I think the best starting spot is probably right here. Let's get this open. I don't know how much we want to spend right off, but this right here is the cheapest plot of land I see. It's nice near the town. We've got 4 other plots of land we can buy. What about this? Oh, this one's even cheaper, 92. And it's right next to the lime station. That's an expensive piece of land for no reason whatsoever. Yeah, maybe we'll go with this one. Can we? Let's come down here and let's get off that space. Is it okay? Okay, which way am I facing? I am facing the field that we were talking about. All right, Growler, don't. I just said not to. You jumped on somebody's car. You dented their roof.
Growler wanted to get over the fence.
Okay, we got wheat planted here, so that'd be a good start. We would have a crop in the field we could start off planting. Got the fence along the road would be... Oh, it looks like we can just walk right through the fence. If the tractors can too, then that's good. This seems like a pretty decent-sized field. I feel like the field we started with in Ravensport was a lot bigger. I mean, it was a lot more expensive, not a lot bigger. It was smaller, but more expensive. Now, we don't have anything to build, any land to build on here. That's the biggest problem with this. See, there's just that little strip. I suppose if we saved up the money, we could get this plot here, but instead of doing it as a farm, or this one, but instead of doing it as a farm, use it as our... Actually, this one would be really good. I sort of like that idea. But maybe we start out with this field here, and then get this plot of land, and just get rid of the field, and put our farmhouse here. And then we can have all 4 of these all around us, and then we can even expand over here later on. Alright, I think that's a good idea. Let's go ahead... Actually, I wanted to get out of there. Let's go ahead and get this land. Okay, and I think we have 500,000, is that correct? Okay, so this is our wheat field now. In the meantime, we're just going to have to plant things wherever. I'm sorry, plant things wherever, park things wherever. Maybe we could use this as sort of a temporary parking spot for all our vehicles. Nitrado. What do potatoes hate the most? The Friday. Oh my god. Okay, so maybe we can use that plant there as our parking area temporarily. They can complain all they want, but who's going to listen to them, right? Alright, so the first thing we're going to need is... Actually, the first thing we're going to need is to change my settings. Growler's game. Let's go ahead and set the speed up. I'm going to set the easy economy, because the game just takes so long to play anyways. Automatic engine start. Yeah, I better leave that on. Stopping or braking we'll leave on. Fuel usage default. Helper refill of stuff. None. Plant growth. I'm going to try fast. Withering we're going to turn off. Crop destruction. Lime. Weeds. All that's good. We'll save it. I don't think there's anything here I want to change. Okay. So now let's go ahead and take a look here. Harvester. And, you know, I was almost tempted to go with, like, potatoes starting off, because we've never done something like that, but potato ones are just too expensive. There's just no way for us to afford one. Harvesters. Let's see. I think... Let's see. So this has a smaller tank, which I think is why I didn't really like it very much. Let's look at the header on it, though. So that's a 5-meter header. That's a 4-meter header. It's a bigger header. This will take the Nova. I just, it's spending an extra, let's only spend an extra $5,000 over this. You know, we could just start out with this super cheapy one here. But I sort of feel like I don't want to start out with something that little. I guess we better start out with cheap. So we don't have much money to start off with, and I don't want to... Global positioning system? What? Oh, I think that's a mod I put on. That's supposed to help you... I should have put the mod on. I should have put the thing on it. Maybe we still can at the store when we go to pick it up. And then this... can I back up to here, and then can we drag our header around by hitting it? So what does this say if I come into here? Nothing. Actually, I think it's the garage we have to go to modify it. Growler, what are you doing?
It's been a little while since Growler did this.
Why is the game laggy? Maybe it's because all the DLCs on here. This is the first time I've run the game since I got all the DLCs. Map. Let's see, there's the gas station right there. Tag it. It's right over there. Oh yeah, I don't like that lagginess. Maybe I need to trim out some mods after all. Or maybe it's one particular mod causing the lagginess. I'll experiment with it later on. So that's just the gas pumps, though. I'm looking for maintenance. It's over on the side here. What is this? It's recycling bins. There's nothing around the back. Okay. Did we just hit something? I just heard a ding and I don't know why. Alright, so let's see. We want to take this on around to the left. Oh, I think we took that sign earlier. I was trying to hire a helper by accident. I was trying to remember if there was a horn on this. H is not horn. Don't press H. Okay. You will be my future field. So if I was really smart, I could have gotten the next one, since it's, oh God, Growler, you're taking out signs, buddy.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's speed this up some, so our field will get ready. Oh, that field's been harvested. Oh, hang on. Let's run across here. Going a long way is better, but I just want to make sure I have room to turn around at the other end of this. Ooh, not really. I suppose we will see what happens. This stuff is not growing very fast. It's fully fertilized, it's weeded, it needs lime. Alright, so that's set up and ready to go when that field is ready. What do we need after that? Well, we're going to need a tractor. Let's look at getting... let's look at what equipment we're going to get first, actually. Let's see what we've got for seeders, first off. The Starro might be a good starting one for us. even though it's more expensive, it does basically take care of 3 machines. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think that's a good idea. The more I think about it. So we're going to need this. This takes 63 and 85. Cultivator. This is the cheapest one. 74 and 100. Okay. That's a cedar. Plants canola, grass, and is it cabbage? I'm not sure what that is. And let's see, we're going to need a weeder. I did finally learn what the difference is between the different weeders. These can only be used early on, but if you get the sprayers, here, crop protection, you get these. These can be used all the way up until the harvest. Once the harvest comes in, you can't do anything about it. But the sprayers can be used late in the crop growth and get rid of the weeds for you. So the sprayers may really be advantageous. Not that we can afford one right now. Let's see if we can afford a tractor here that will have enough power. See, this vent might have enough power for us. I think the cultivator was the big one, 74 and 100. That was the one that was the biggest. And this is 85, 115. What's this one? 74 and 100. So this is just powerful enough to pull that weeder. These are from the Alpine Farming. Wait, what is this one here? It's 76. These are cheaper. That's too wimpy. This one's powerful enough, just barely, to do our weeder. Or to do our cultivator. What on earth is this thing? What the heck is this? I'm not sure what this hookup is on the front of it. Looks like a full hookup, but it's shaped very differently. Okay, so this is an electric and really cheap. But this one is just barely powerful enough, and it's a lot cheaper. So I think we're going to get this global positioning system. I don't want to spend the extra 15 grand on it, even though it seems like a cool idea to get. We'll just leave it standard. Okay, so that gets us that. Cultivator, we're just going to go with the cheapie again. Cedar, cheapie. And we're going to need something for fertilizing. Where is the fertilizers? Here it is. And we will use... Oh. This is new. A little bit more expensive. Bigger tank. I like that. What's this one? This is a super cheap one. That one's 20 grand. This one's only like 5 grand. It doesn't hold very much, though. I have a feeling I get this one. I'm going to want to get rid of it real quick, but we're going to try it. Okay, so we got our fertilizer. The only thing we need now is the weeder. And whoa, hold on here. Wheat is still growing. It's all nighttime now. But we still have plenty of money, which is a good thing. Heck, if we can afford to get a second field, that would be really great. F to turn on the lights. Okay. And it's raining. I hope it stops before the crop is ready to be harvested. Well, maybe this 90-degree views. No, because look, it gives me... I can see the rearview mirror on it, which I would not be able to see otherwise. So where am I? My field is to the right here. You know, I think we'll park our tractor in the bus stop. Actually, not the tractor. We're going to park... No. Let's come out to this view. We'll park our gear right here. We are so going to get yelled at by the council. Alright, let me bring all this stuff in. Alrighty. So this is all set to go now. It's still nighttime. What is this? 2:30 in the morning. I'm going to start someone working on this for me.
Lance.
I'm surprised you want Lance driving your harvester, Growler. Oh, that's right. This thing's going to leave a straw swab. And I don't think you can turn it off on that one. So it's just going to be something we have to deal with. I'm not going to bother with the straw at this point. Oh, we need a tipper, too. I forgot about that. So, trailer. That's 12,000. That's 10,000. That's 14,000. I sort of want to get this one. We'll set up all that standard. Yeah. There. And while we're at it, we might as well go ahead and buy the weeder. Wait a minute. That's 18,000 for the weeder. How much if I get a cheap one of these? Now this looks, I think this is just a tank. Yeah, this is just an additional tank. It's 30 grand for that. Plus we've got to pay for the stuff. And this is only 18 grand and we don't have to pay for anything. Alright. So 18 grand it is then. And I think, since we have the money, we should get a second tractor. Can we afford a small, medium tractor? It's 100 grand for this guy here. 102 for this one. This one's not as powerful. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this old case. Actually, wait a minute. I didn't bother to look and see any of the new stuff. It's 120,000. Oh, this is nice and cheap. Oh, and it's powerful too. But it's just the same thing, just a fancier version. It costs 4 grand more. Again, same thing, just different colors. Let's didn't we have a same before? Okay, cool. So we've got several cheap ones here that we can go with. Two Lamborghini ones, one Hurleman one, two same ones. I don't see what advantage this one has over this one. Same with between the Lamborghini and the other one. Super Titan. Let's get the Super Titan. We can change the fenders. We can change the Mud guards. Standard. Mud guards. Oh, rear mud guards without fenders. Standard. Rear mud guards without fenders. Okay, so I see. Looks like without fenders actually makes it cheaper. $44.7, $44.4. Let's go without. Hydraulic connections. Front attacher foldable. That allows us to put stuff on the front of it. Front attacher standard. Front loader. I think I want the standard front attachment on this. Okay. Okay. The weeder can stay here for the moment. This doesn't turn very sharp. Well, that's not bad. There we go. Turn on our rear lights. You have a full grain tank. Well, it's a good thing we're coming back with this thing then, isn't it? I think it has a lot of get up and go. Growler, quit mowing down the signs.
Growler's getting used to this. He hasn't done this in a long time.
Okay, take the cover off. Whoa, we didn't mean to bump into it. There we go. So he can get almost 4 rows done before filling up. Yeah, I think this is going to work out. We got all the cheap stuff. We still got $148,000. Really tempted to buy that field right next door to us. Let's see, I think we got all the equipment we need. So in here, that's 107. It's 130. So we could definitely afford this. All right, we own both fields now. That ought to bring us in a pretty good profit. All right. I think we have our start going here, but this is all the time we have for today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Have a great day. Growler, why are you here?
Growler's time slot. Growler's here.
What do you mean your time slot? We don't like to do time slots. It's like sometimes weekends are yours, sometimes they're Lance's. It's just, you know, it's the way it is. Alright, let's swing.
Where are the arid Badlands? What's that stupid looking thing?
That's a robot.
What am I doing?
You're gonna be like an adventurer. They call them vault hunters.
What's the vault?
Well, those have all sorts of good stuff in it. Is it just me? You've been getting a little sun there, buddy.
Well, of course I've been getting a little sun. And I'm in these islands forever. You keep making me get naked and start over again.
Well, it's good for you. You know, it builds character.